Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bush Life Africa. This will be the start of the new build, so episode 1 I suppose. I don't know how many episodes they're going to be, but there'll be a few. Apologies if there is any wind issues with the mic. So, today I wanted to go through some of the products that have been arriving. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Bush Life Africa, you would have seen that I've been receiving bits and pieces of stuff that are coming for the new build. As well, you will notice that the entire truck has changed again. You'll even see over here my Cab rooftop tent sitting on some tires waiting to go to its new owner. So I thought I would go through everything that has started to arrive, give you guys some hints as to what I'm doing. I have decided on what I'm doing now. There will be some changes still to go, but I thought we've got enough products now to start talking about what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, dropping some hints here and there, and then I'm going to be doing some like product install videos for you guys. So this will serve as episode 1, where I've done all the electronics in the vehicle already, so I'll take you through that now, and then I'm going to take you through some cool items that have arrived for me to be installing in the vehicle. Alright, so apologies, I do live on a bit of a busy road. So we'll be going through some of the cool, awesome products and some nice brands that have jumped on board to come on with this new build. So like I said, as you can see, the truck is sitting pretty naked at the moment. Got my back bumper back on. Those of you who follow me would have seen that I was selling that at one stage, but thankfully it didn't sell, and it's back on for the next build, or the new build I should say. The only thing that still needs to come off is the roof rack, which I'm just leaving on for now, so when I go camping I can still load stuff on the roof of the vehicle, because right now we're obviously loading the vehicle with all our ground stuff for camping, so just some extra space. And then yeah, there's my tent, like I said, waiting to go to its new owner. So today we'll be going through some awesome new products. So still got Flex Adventures on board. They have just sent me the TW45. Those who've been following me for a long time would have known that this was one of the fridges I had from them before. It's actually the same fridge that I tested for them and sent back when they sent me my CR65. In the new setup I'll be running 2 fridges. Just for the bigger trips, we've been running out of space for drinks. It just gets so hot here in KZN. We just wanted some more room for some more drinks, and for those bigger trips to be able to go for longer with more food, obviously. So that is the TW45. This is a dual zone fridge or freezer. So 2 compartments with all their awesome technology, Bluetooth functionality, connect to the phone, touch screen over here with a USB charger for devices, etc. So that is the one awesome thing. Then to power all these new products and accessories that are going into the vehicle, I needed more solar. So the answer was something smaller, because I didn't want to carry big panels around. I have the 100-watt panel that will still be going on the roof, my glass panel, where now I needed to have some more power. We're still running the 100 amp lithium battery, but now obviously running 2 fridges, other accessories, we're going to need more power coming back into the lithium battery. So I recently had a friend go over to Australia. They picked this up for me. I bought this on Black Friday special. I'm not even joking. It cost me 1,500 Rand. It's a 200 watt flexible folder panel, as you can see there. Really awesome piece of kit this. I really wish we got more stuff like this here in South Africa. I think the cheapest equivalent one that I could find in South Africa was about 4.5 grand. So yeah, got that. That's going to be going on all the new trips. This is a little bit of a hint. These are my original Ford shackles. So there's a new suspension coming for the Ranger. Again, those of you would have noticed I've been pulling things out of the car just lately. No more airbags. Okay, back on the bump stops. And we've still got the extended shackles in the back there. But the extended shackles will be coming out, and a whole new leaf pack will be going in shortly. I'm not going to give away what leaf pack we're going with and how heavy, but it's definitely an upgrade from what we had before. Just something small that also arrived. I got a whole bunch of different wiring accessories and clamps for spades and stuff arrived from 4x4 Direct. Guys, in my opinion, watching people sit for hours wiring their car can get a bit boring. I thought about doing like one of those time lapse things, And I thought, no, that's just, you're going to just see me lying on the floor or swearing or trying to pull this wire that way. And then there'll be 100,000 of you guys that'll probably message me. Well, maybe not, because I don't have 100,000 subscribers, but it would be nice. Saying that I've done it wrong. But there are many ways to do things. And as long as you've done everything on the safe aspects and you have no issues, then there are no issues with the way you've done it, if you see what I'm saying. So yeah, new clamps arrived. This will be for my spade, still using the same spade. This will just be mounting it in a nice location. And then because of what we'll be doing, obviously with an upgraded leaf pack, means I'm going to be running more weight. This is my new Viper exhaust system. It's just arrived, trying to get that to focus there on the word. So this is just the downpipe that I've got here. So Viper, had a chat with them, spoke about what I'll be doing with my new build, or you know, the rebuild I should say, and they were super keen to get involved. There will be a little bit of weight being added to the vehicle, so with that maybe a little bit of extra power. So we've got a full exhaust system from the turbo back going to be installed shortly. One of the videos coming up will be the Viper performance exhaust system being installed. It is a 63mm system, turbo back, but I'll go into more details with that. I just thought I would have this lying here nice and shiny for you guys to look at. The really nice thing about this, and those of you who know their exhausts, this is a little added extra that I got put on my exhaust, on my downpipe. If you know what that is, comment below. Something else that I have ordered, which just hasn't arrived yet, it's probably one of the last bits and pieces that I'm waiting to have arrive, is an EGT gauge. So that'll be coming shortly. Quite excited for that. And then yeah, so what I'm going to go through now is I'm going to show you the inside of the vehicle, of the wiring that I've just recently done, because another Flex Adventures product that arrived the other day were the awesome rock lights. So I recently installed those. I've got 4 of them, one in each wheel well, or wheel arch if you want to call it that. They are a white light, so they're not like the party lights where you can interchange them. These are actual proper rock lights. Basically I just wanted them. There's no real reason, I just wanted them, and I think they look cool. Obviously they're illegal to drive around with on the road at night. I think they'll look really cool in photos, and it just gives the vehicle some stance when you want it. I think those of you who have modified their vehicles over and over again will know that you eventually get to a time where you run out of things to do and you get bored. So then you start doing the things you haven't done. So this was one of those things. So I'll just show you guys here. There's the one sitting there. So there, like I said, there's 4 of them. This is the one sitting up in here in the wheel well there. So what I did, because they are white, I wrapped them in a red film. So I actually turned them into red lights, which I think looks really neat. I might put a picture in this video to show you guys what they look like at night. However, you might have seen them on Instagram as well already. And then the second thing that we have done, which is the phase 1 of the build, I'll show you guys on the inside, is we installed a really cool switch panel from Steady. Okay, this switch panel makes it look factory. It just sits perfectly in there. You get a little bit lower. I don't know if you can see the name Steady there, but it is there, Steady. And basically this now will operate all my light accessories. So rock lights, light bar at the back, and then my front lights, and then I don't actually have anything for the 4th switch, so I'm probably going to end up leaving that blank. But yeah, how nice and neat does that look? Just sits in there, it looks factory, it's nice and flush. Let me tell you, there's 5 wires that come out of each of those switches. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And they're all running to the engine bay. It was a nightmare running wire, but yeah, it is in now, it all works, it's all safe. And yeah, so I think that is about it for phase 1 of the new build. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated as much as possible when it comes to what we're doing to the vehicle. I'm gonna try and film each stage of the things. There actually isn't a lot of stuff to be installed. The biggest purchase will be what we'll be hauling around and how heavy it will be, I suppose. I know that's what everyone's gonna try and want to know, but that will be revealed shortly. But like I said, I'm probably going to do some videos. I'll definitely do a video of the installs of suspension work, performance upgrades. The solar panel is pretty straightforward. The fridge goes in the new or on the new live system. So it's either going in the tent, or I'm not sure actually where we're going to put it yet, but I know I needed it. It might go in the back seats even. Maybe there's a third seat coming back in the car. I'm not sure yet. But this is where we're at right now. Like I said, I'm quite excited. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm just trying to run through my head. I think that is everything that I wanted to show you guys in this video. So stay tuned for the next one. Like I said, as we are going through more and more stuff, I will upload it as we do it. But otherwise, thanks guys. Enjoy. Jeez, I really need to stop doing this. I need to start writing a script or something. So there was one other thing that I did forget that's being added onto the vehicle, is I will be changing my snorkel. That will be done by a company towards halfway through the year. It will take some time as it is a custom snorkel. A lot of the things, I must say, that I've spoken about in the video are things that are going to happen over time. This is not all just going to happen at once. These videos might be spread out over the next 6 months, purely because of cash flow and just time that it takes to get the products made. So that's why I said I thought I'd just show you guys some of the stuff that has arrived, that's ready to go, as well as when stuff is getting installed. I will try and film it to share it with you guys. I think the biggest thing that everyone's going to ask me is why the change from my previous setup, and it's quite simple. The new setup is something that is going to be, the idea behind it is our 5 to 10 year camping setup, something that we will be able to use if we decide to expand our family, as well as something that just is an all-rounder in terms of camping, no matter what weather, location, time, all of those things. It's just the best all-rounding solution that we have come up with. So yeah, the biggest thing was, no, I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, so that is pretty much why. There was absolutely nothing wrong with my old setup. I love my old setup. It just wasn't ticking all of our boxes, and we had more boxes to tick. And I think, like I said in my first rig rundown video, was you never really are happy until you're happy, I suppose. So you keep trying different things. So yeah, literally I did all those videos to show you guys, even though I knew I was stripping the car down, because I wanted to get it on film. So it was on film to show everyone. But yeah, basically sitting naked right now as we start the next phase. But again, this phase should be the next 5 to 10 year phase of what the big changes, and then it might be small things, that change in the vehicle, such as tires, rims, stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, stay tuned guys. I'm quite excited, and like I said, I'm going to try and take you guys along for the ride.